Hello, my name is Joaquim Lacha, and I am the CEO of Typeform. So the world has changed. Money is no longer free. So we have to do more with less, and therefore efficient growth is absolutely at the top of the CEO agenda. The way we think about it at Typeform is two ways. One, more focus. More focus on the customers that value and use and derive more value from our tool. The second one is continuous scaling in a very efficient way with partners that can empower us, that can help us do more with less. Partnerships are key at Typeform, and Chargebee is a key partner. We have experienced incredible growth, and Chargebee's revenue management platform is helping us to continue scaling in a very efficient way. It's about using Chargebee's capabilities to offer more to our customers. As an example, for instance, we are now able to invoice customers from different regions, which is something that mid-market and enterprise customers value. We're also able to offer more payment options, which has ultimately increased our conversion rate. But growing efficiently is also about leveraging that technology. In this case, for instance, integrations that allow us to automate processes. Having the information, for instance, revenue information in 3 days instead of 20 days. And using less manual input so that we can use less manual labor, have information readily available much faster, and make less mistakes. To continue growing efficiently while also thinking about how we allocate resources, we think about two things. The one thing is full team alignment. One of the things we changed at Typeform is our North Star. We were focused on acquiring customers as our North Star. Now we focus on maximizing the number of submissions, because submissions is a proxy for the value that our customers get. When thinking about that, the first that we had to change was a siloed or fragmented approach in our teams. So we had different teams with different budgets, with different data in different tools. We moved that to what we internally call one funnel. And this is basically unifying all of the go-to-market, unifying all of the revenue under one team. In this way, what we do is we go from optimizing for local maximums to optimizing for a global maximum. That's one way where we have seen already some benefits, because as opposed to what happened in the past, where marketing and sales or channel sales could be sometimes at odds, now they work together to achieve the same goal. This is a good way of using the resources we have. Another way of using these resources is, for instance, by automating our processes, simplifying and automating our process, something we can do with Chargebee and Chargebee's integrations. In that sense, we don't have to dedicate resources, valuable human resources, to do things that technology can do on its own. We save money in that sense. We can do more with the same amount of people, and we can also dedicate the time of these valuable human resources to do value-added work, right? Also, another way of growing efficiently with the resources that we have. There's many of these examples. One example, for instance, of this is we operate in more than 170 countries. And one of the key things has been to comply with the different tax regulations and different tax jurisdictions in a way that didn't need a huge amount of additional human resources. We are saving probably around $1.2 million every year by doing this in partnership with Chargebee. There are many other ways. Not only we save money, another important element of growing efficiently is being able to provide more value to your customers. And some of this value is better provided through a partner. In this case, together with Chargebee, what we can do is we can provide new payment options. That is very important now for giving flexibility to our customers. And we can also invoice our customers from different regions, which for the larger companies, it's an element that comes up in the contracts that we sign with them. One of the benefits of working with Chargebee has been, considering it's a very, very feature-rich, highly capable platform, is capable of doing lots of things that in the past we needed more vendors for. So we've been able to reduce from 10 to around 5 vendors now to do the same processes because of that feature richness and capability of the platform. Also the fact that some processes can be simplified with better integrations and automation. What means is that we don't need now some additional software sometimes that play a mid-layer role or an intermediary role. This can now be done directly between one piece of software and Chargebee without any other vendor in between. The high integrability of Chargebee allows us to use Chargebee integrated with other key tools in our tech stack, such as NetSuite or Salesforce. The benefit of doing this is that we can bring the data together and we can make this data readily accessible to different teams across the company, from sales, marketing, customer care, and also our revenue accounting, controlling teams. Right? So in a way, everybody is looking at the same data, everybody has that same data, and so it also unifies and helps us make the best decisions going forward, because everybody can look at the same data and then work towards achieving the goal that as a company we have. So when I think about the future of Typeform, this future is built on what Typeform has been so far, namely the best way to collect zero-party data from those very highly valued audiences of our customers. We currently help more than 150,000 businesses get the information, get the data that they need with forms, surveys, quizzes, so different ways of interacting with their valuable audiences in a way that these people love to answer to. And that's foundational for us. We will keep innovating in the same way that we've been doing that. So how could these interfaces be in the future as opposed to how they are today? Should we use more video? Should we use more audio? What about intelligent assistants and chatbots, right? So that's one area. The other area where we want to help our customers more and more is by doing their jobs. We are focused on one first job, which is customer acquisition. Based on that information that they collect directly from their future customers or their leads, what we want to do is we want to expand the product and offer more capabilities around who are each one of these respondents. And by knowing and helping them know these respondents better, they can then personalize the next best actions for these respondents. So we want to help our customers not only with interaction, but also using that information to do better their jobs. In this case, first, customer acquisition.